that's more of a limited one. That doesn't have as much of a lung involvement. And that some of these can be progressive also. Now the lupus, that's a more common inflammatory disease. That one can include some of the fibrosis. When they have fibrosis with that, a lot of times we'll see that on their scans or x-rays where they're encompassing more of the lower lobes. When I start seeing them is when they start getting more of the symptoms. And I'll be seeing them either in the pulmonary lab or in the rehab area. Rheumatoid arthritis, that normally just starts out with the joints, typically in the hands and feet. It can move to any joint in the body. Some RAs can actually move into their organs. The ones that do, especially if they start affecting their lungs, they do get inflammation and fibrosing in their lungs too. That will lead to a lot of shortness of breath, coughing. They also, when they start moving into the lungs, have a higher incidence of pneumonias, bronchitis, and some bronchiectasis. Okay. Sjogren's syndrome, if anyone's heard of that one, that starts out with just dryness in the nasal passages, can go into the lungs, a lot of thick secretion, so that can lead to a lot of coughing, shortness of breath with Sjogren's. If it gets worse with the Sjogren's affecting their lungs, we may see them and they can start getting some fibrosis in there. A lot of times the RAs can meld in with the Sjogren's. So a lot of your autoimmune diseases, you may not only just have one autoimmune disease. Frequently we see people with autoimmune diseases may have more than one, 2, 3, even more than that. So with Sjogren's, sometimes we'll see an overlap in some of the other areas.